What's up guys, it's MD Shady and today we'll be taking a look at my top 10 favorite Funko sodas released in 2022. So let's check it out.
Like, comment, and subscribe for more content.
Where's the notification bell?
It's to the right of you.
Oh. So like I said, today's top 10 list will be all of the Funko sodas that have been released in 2022. So if you guys haven't watched it, I did do a video a few months back where I talked about my top 10 favorite Funko sodas of 2022 so far, and the list has definitely changed. I believe there is a couple of sodas on here that were on that list. I don't remember exactly the order, but I feel like it has changed. My opinion on some of these sodas has changed, especially when we have gotten some really crazy releases. The craziest year for Funko sodas so far. So, starting out at number 10, I have Spike Spiegel from Cowboy Bebop. This is a pretty cool figure. I do own one, unfortunately just the common, but there's something about it that looks neat. It has that anime vibe, which is really cool, and you don't see a ton of anime sodas to begin with. And then you have the Chase version, and I feel like that's really where this soda is looking great. I mean, it's so much different than any other soda Chase that we've seen. He's got this all blue with like the black detailing, kind of like this cell shading kind of look to it. And then the figure itself changes up a little bit. It's just so different, and a lot of people really do like this. I do have to check out Cowboy Bebop. I haven't watched it, but I feel like once I do, that Chase version might be a soda that I'm going to want to seek out on the secondary market. Coming in at number 9, I have Remy from Ratatouille. This is one of those classic sodas where you have your common and then you have the Chase and it's flocked and it makes sense, executed perfectly. The common has a bit more of this like blue kind of look to him, which is accurate to the movie, whereas with the Chase, with the flocking, it goes a little bit more gray, which is to be expected. You can't get the colors of the flocking to the normal plastic to be exact, but the flocked version looks awesome. The common is also pretty sweet. I don't think I own any of these, but I do think I will have to get one, hopefully getting that Chase, because I do like the flocking on it. It makes sense. I mean, he is a rat. Coming in at number 8, I have Hades. This soda is awesome. One of my favorite sodas of all time. I don't really know why I put it so low on this list because it really is a sweet figure. So, the common figure of Hades, you have him looking like his normal self throughout the movie. He's got the blue flamed hair and he looks sinister but not too crazy. And then you have that Chase version where he is the red flame Hades, and I think in this pose he has like his hands out like this, and his face I think has a bit more of a more sinister look if I'm remembering correctly. And both of these are awesome. I think if you are a fan of Disney or just Hercules, this is definitely a soda that you want to have both because they are pretty different, though it is very similar. It's almost just a color change, but with a little bit of posing difference really makes this figure awesome. Coming in at number 7, I have the newly released D23 exclusive PhilharMagic Mickey Mouse. This soda is awesome. It's not one that I would expect to be so cool, but it really is. So with the common, you have just your normal PhilharMagic Mickey Mouse. He's got his hat. And then with the Chase version, it goes a little bit more blue rather than being black, and it is glitter / diamond collection. And there's just something about this that me and DK really enjoyed. And unfortunately, I don't have that Chase yet, but that is a Chase that I do expect to have in my collection pretty soon because, I mean, it's a really great one. Coming in at number 6 on my list, I have Rick Sanchez from Rick and Morty. This is a really cool soda because the common and the Chase are so much different from each other. You have the common, which personally is my favorite of the two, where you have Rick Sanchez, you got his big hair, it's all spiked out, and I mean, it's classic Rick Sanchez look, but with that soda flair to it, which is really cool. And then you have the Chase, which is Doofus Rick, basically a whole other character and a completely different mold. The head's different, obviously it's Doofus Rick with that weird, not so great bowl cut, and then the body, I think his arms are kind of just like stationary straight out because he's obviously not the smartest guy from Rick and Morty. So this is a really cool one where you have two different characters for one soda, which I think is great. Though it is just like a parallel universe character, it's a completely different mold and makes so much sense. I hope they continue to do this with more Rick and Morty sodas in the future. Now, halfway through the list, we're making it onto number 5. I love it, but I don't think the Chase and the Common are too different from each other to really justify being higher on this list, and that is Homer Simpson. What a great soda. People have been going nuts about this. I've been reading comments. I've been watching videos. People love The Simpsons, obviously, as do I. I have tons of Simpsons pops. I have a ton of Simpsons merch. But the soda just isn't too much of a difference between the Common and the Chase to be one of those, like, really elite sodas. First, you have the Common where he has his pink donut, which is sweet. What a good idea. I believe there's a bite taken out of it as well, which is a great attention to detail. And then with the Chase, he has the, like, the stein of Duff beer, which you can only imagine is what's inside of there. And I think that that's really cool because you do get to see two things that Homer does love. I kind of wish there was some kind of difference, maybe if he had like a scared face or something like that rather than giving us the Duff beer. Just a little bit something to be like, wow, I really need this, because at this point, I don't know if I'm going to keep searching for that Chase. Coming in at number 4, we have Vin's Clortho from the Ghostbusters. What a crazy soda. This is one of the craziest sodas that we've seen, maybe even ever, for how different the Common and the Chase is. First, you have the Common with the human form. He's got the helmet on with all the crazy electronics, and that soda itself looks great. I mean, just alone, that soda is a beautiful soda. And then you have the Chase of the, like, demon dog, which is so cool. It's so different. It's literally two different characters, I guess you can say, or like a possession, whatever you want to say. But it's just so crazy how they did this. With the other Ghostbusters figures, we usually only get, like, specification changes that are just very slightly different. But this one with Vince Clortho is super great. I mean, just crazy how different it is. The one gripe about it is that if you do see 6 of these in a store, you can easily pick up the Demon Dog Chase and be able to feel that it is much heavier than the Common. Moving on to number 3, I actually have a 3-liter soda, and that is the Iron Giant. I knew I had to put a 3-liter on here. I mean, 2022, we got some crazy things, and one of those things was the new 3-liter sodas where they come in this big old package. And I think Iron Giant is the best one we've seen so far. I believe it's the first one that was actually announced. I think Wampa was just kind of a leak. But Iron Giant is great. The Common figure looks really cool. I mean, it's Iron Giant, it's massive, a great figure. And then the Chase, you have the Iron Giant with the car in his hand, which I think a lot of people really do want that. If you do get your hands on one of the Iron Giants, I mean, I wouldn't be too disappointed if you get the Common, but I think that a lot of people really are chasing for that Chase because you want to see Iron Giant with that car in his hand. Moving on to number 2 on my list, I have a soda that is not actually just one soda. I figured that this makes sense to be grouped together. It is a 6-pack of sodas. Considering you can't buy these at retail in single cans, but only as this package, that it would be classified as one soda, and that is the Scooby-Doo 6-pack cooler set. What an amazing set of sodas. I mean, I own one, and I pulled a great Chase out of that, and just an awesome assortment of different figures. I don't know why they went with the route that they went with, where you get Scooby, Shaggy, Ghost Clown, Phantom, Shadow, the Creeper, as well as Snow Ghost. Yeah, that's 6. So I don't know why they went with Shaggy and Scooby and then give us villains rather than giving us the other members of the Mystery Gang. But I do think we will eventually start seeing the rest of the characters kind of come down. This 6-pack is so cool. The different arrangement of characters is pretty sweet. You have Scooby-Doo first off, which is a sweet looking soda. It's exactly what you'd picture for a Scooby soda. And then the Chase is Scooby-Dumb, which is awesome. You get a completely different character. Then you have the Shaggy, where I believe he has the Scooby snacks for the Chase. Ghost Clown, which I believe is just a color swap, if I'm not mistaken. Phantom Shadow, which is blue, and then it has like the red glow-in-the-dark Chase. The Creeper, I don't remember what the Chase is on that, but the Creeper is an iconic character, so it's so awesome to see him in soda form. And then the Snow Ghost is flocked, which is awesome for the Chase. And then not to mention the cooler bag that you get is really, really cool. I mean, Loungefly does a great job on these cooler bags. And then moving on to number 1, my favorite Funko soda, and it is a Monsters Inc. soda, and that is George Sanderson. What a sweet soda. The Common is really cool. I mean, it's George Sanderson looking awesome. He's orange. Everyone loves George Sanderson. What a memeful character to begin with. And then giving him a soda is so sweet. So the common itself, really, really great. You turn it to the back and he's got the sock on his back. So funny, so cool. What an awesome detail, because half the time you're not going to look at the back of a soda, but you know that that sock's got to be there on his back. And then you have the Chase, and it's a completely different mold because he is now shaven naked. He's got the cone on and he's got this like sad look to him, just like in the movie. It's so great. Me and DK are steadily hunting for that Chase because we love it so much. Definitely my favorite soda of 2022. So there you have it, guys. That is my list of top 10 favorite Funko sodas of 2022. If you like this list, don't forget to smash the like button. Leave a comment in the comment section down below and let me know what was your favorite Funko soda for 2022. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here and hit that little notification bell to be notified when future content like this video gets released. But anyways, guys, I'm out of here. Peace in, peace out.
Follow us on all of our social media platforms on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at A Funko Popcast. If you want to check out some of our other content that's featured on our channel, you can click either the playlist that's on your screen right now featuring previous episodes of our weekly podcast, A Funko Popcast, or we have suggested a video for you guys in relation to today's video.